It's great to have you here with us on this Friday morning. We're already saying, let's go to the X. Emily Vukovic will be live at the CNE this morning, so we're going to be checking in with her coming up throughout the show. Also want to mention slight risk for rain through Friday and Saturday. Really, when I say slight, there is just the chance of it. We are mainly dry today, mainly dry tomorrow, and just gorgeous as we move into Sunday. The heat continues to build, and we actually have a really hot Monday expected for the solar eclipse. Now, before we get into our forecast, let's talk about the solar eclipse. That is going to be happening on Monday, and this is an event you don't want to miss. These sisters have actually been planning it for over 30 years. Have a look. Love this story. Pretty cool. Different spin on this solar eclipse, right? As we look at our weather today, the Cape, that energy we need to get the thunderstorms, the bulk of it is well off to the east of us. And really the best risk for some storms today will be along the east side of Georgian Bay here over through Cottage Country and then towards Ottawa. We could see a very stray pop-up shower within the GTA, but better chance that we're going to miss it. Also want to mention hot and humid today, so make sure you wear some light clothing. When we come back, Force of Nature is up just after your local forecast. It's 5:46 a.m. on this Friday morning, and it's great to have you here with us. Just want to take a quick peek on what we're looking like on the outside this morning, and that sunrise just starting to happen. We're looking at a nice clear start to the day today, but I do want to mention traffic-wise, we do have an issue on the Gardiner right now. Just quickly want to pull up this camera for you. This is the Gardiner westbound, just as you're headed towards the Don Valley Parkway. All right, weather-wise, hot, steamy, and sticky out there. We are really feeling the heat and really feeling all the action that's just about to spark in Toronto. Of course, we're talking about the CNE. Let's go to the X. Emily Vukovic, good morning. Yeah, fried chicken feet. That'd be an interesting one. I remember last year they had this, I think it was a scorpion pizza or a bug pizza, but Emily, CNE, hey, that's your cup of tea this morning. So we're going to have to watch the chicken feet unfold on the Weather Network. All right, if you are headed down to the CNE into the afternoon, there is a very slight risk of a thunderstorm. We're talking small potential for it. Really, the bigger risk is off towards Ottawa through Cottage Country. And then this evening, Friday night, first Friday night of the X, looks to be a great time. All right, as we get you into your forecast for the weekend, what we're noticing here is a little bit of energy coming in for Saturday. That will bring some very spotty, very isolated showers. It is a mainly dry day on Saturday, but we could just see a few little hiccups throughout the day. Then that jet stream really evening itself out, allowing some of that heat to move into southern Ontario. Temperatures on the rise through Sunday, and we have a nice, dry, clear, sunny, beautiful day on Sunday. So Saturday morning, we're 18 degrees, warming up to 25 as we go into the afternoon. Notice where some of those showers are on Saturday. Up through Barrie, towards Cottage Country, Ottawa, still in that risk for a thunderstorm. And then Sunday's forecast is magnificent. Just want to give you a little reminder. The solar eclipse, that is happening on Monday, and we are looking at a really hot forecast for that. Temperatures really on the rise, and make sure you check this one out, happening around 2-3 p.m. in the afternoon. All right, when we come back, your weekend events are coming up next. Well, I knew the time would finally come where I'd say, hey, let's go to the X, the CNE, part of our weekend event. And I think for many, the CNE kind of marks, okay, school, it's just around the corner. Summer coming to an end, but so much fun to be had at the exhibition. That officially opens today, this Friday, carries on all weekend long, in through the next few weeks, right to Labor Day. Lots of fun. If you've never been to the CNE, I highly encourage you to go. It is a great place. We also have the Oakville Open Regatta. That's happening on Saturday. We should have some great conditions for Saturday. We're watching a couple showers tracking through the area, but we should be staying fairly clear within the GTA. If you're up the 400, the Burrow Creek Event Grounds, that's just outside of Barrie, Oro-Medonte. The Feastival, the big Feastival is happening. Lots of great food to be checking out at this event. And before we let you go here, just want you to know the Busker Fest, that's always a great one, happening all weekend long, Port Credit, Mississauga. A Tal Fest also happening in Mississauga, and TD Songs of Summer in Oakville. We're seeing lots of sunshine, so make sure you get outdoors. Have a good weekend. Let's kick things off on the beach. We're taking you to Sunnyside Beach this morning, where the teams were out playing volleyball last night at dusk. Take you into your forecast now and get you into the weekend, because of course that's the forecast that's the most important, right? The CNE kicks off today. Emily Vukovic will be joining us there live this morning. And what you need to know is the bulk of that action, the bulk of all that active weather is now really well off to the east of us. Ottawa has been dealing with some showers this morning. The energy is still going to linger. There's a slight risk that we could see a couple showers within the GTA. GTA, but really the bigger potential up through Cottage Country and then especially over towards Ottawa, up and down the St. Lawrence today. Southern Quebec looks like they're into most of that action. So this is our thunderstorm risk for today. Again, really a slight chance within the GTA. Better up through Cottage Country, along that 401 stretch towards Kingston, up through Ottawa, Montreal. We're going to be watching for some of those storms to develop and ignite again as we go into the afternoon. This afternoon for us, 26 degrees in Toronto. 26 seems like a comfortable temperature, but I'll tell you today it is not. It is really feeling hot and sticky out there. You can feel all of the moisture in the atmosphere. So a real summer day for us today. As we go into the evening hours, a really nice time to head down to the CNE. We got a great forecast for you. And then into Saturday, we could be tracking a couple showers, and I'll explain why in your Long Ranger right here. So far, I'm still giving this weekend an A+ because this is going to be a really nice weekend for the mid of August. But one thing we are watching is see this little area of low pressure right here. This keeps the instability across southern Ontario, and there is a better chance on Saturday that we could be seeing some showers track across Cottage Country. Places like Barrie are likely to see some showers as well. Lesser chance down throughout Toronto, Oakville, Burlington, Hamilton, let's say, but still that slight potential there. I do want to show you the 7-day forecast because you can see temperatures are on the rise. We are really heating up. And of course, Monday, that's when the solar eclipse is happening. We should be seeing some good viewing across southern Ontario. Partial solar eclipse for us. Key time there between 2 and 3 p.m. Now, the next front likely to come through Tuesday and into Wednesday. The timing on this is going to play a big factor in terms of how hot we'll stay in through Tuesday. We know we're going to start off the week fairly warm, but as this cold front comes in, again, helping us to change up the pattern, reverse some of those temperatures. And hey, doesn't this look familiar? The cooler air is coming back. Just want to give you a little taste of it. On Thursday, only 21 for the daytime high. Happy Friday, the start of the CNE today. Can you believe it? We're going to take you to the X in a second. Emily Vukovic is joining us live from there. We're also going to chat a little bit about the rain potential today and tomorrow, and then a real hot forecast coming in for the solar eclipse. Just want to show you the current conditions right now in Toronto. We are 21 degrees. Those winds are nice and light, but the winds will be really picking up as we go into the afternoon. We're talking gusts maybe around 40, even 50 kilometers an hour. The Niagara region could be seeing gusts here close to about 60. So something to watch as we go throughout the day today. But that wind, well, we're probably going to need a bit of a breeze because Emily, fill us in on some of that moisture and some of that humidity out there. It is feeling sticky. As I was walking into the studio, the windows were actually fogging up on the outside. Hey, hopefully we can bring them weather just like that. Gorgeous out there on Lake Ontario. All right, I want to show you the radar this morning. You can see the bulk of the action well off to the east of us, but we still have that slight risk of getting into a thunderstorm today. If you are going down to the CNE, the forecast is going to be mainly dry. We really do have a nice forecast in play. It will be hot, shorts, t-shirt, flip-flop, that kind of weather. Bring an extra water bottle. And then as we go into the evening hours, we lose that risk for any of that instability. Essentially, we just still see a bit of energy coming our way. And as we move into Saturday, another system passes by, very weak. So we could see a couple showers into the morning and in the afternoon, but there really is a much better potential up further to the north of us, up through Cottage Country. There is a good chance Toronto is going to stay completely dry today and into tomorrow as well. All right, before we go here, just want to show you problems have cleared out there on the Gardiner. Gardiner westbound, earlier we had a crash just approaching the DVP. No longer the case.